Well, the Fed is dumping the market. We got Apple earnings coming up. We got Amazon earnings coming up. Lots of turbulence this week in the market. Let's talk about it. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. First off, I want to start off with NDX, and we're going to talk about QQQY. Now, as we know, if you own QQQY, we'll have the drop from the dividend tomorrow baked into the price. But I don't really use a chart on QQQY. I use NDX. So here's what I'm looking at. So as you see here on the daily time frame, this white line right here, okay, that's the 20-period moving average. What we have today is a touch on that. What I am looking for would be a touch and a hold. That would confirm to me that we'll probably get a bounce from this level. I need tomorrow's candle to hold that. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a great example of it here. See this? Zoom in here a little bit for you. See how we touched and then we held the 20-period moving average, and from that point it rocketed up. Here, it broke through the 20-period moving average. As you see here, the second candle, right here. It didn't hold it. The first candle held it. Second candle got below it. So that, to me, I would have waited a little bit longer to purchase. So tomorrow I'm going to watch. You see what the line I drew up here. I want to see if it holds this 20-period moving average on a daily time frame. And if it does, that combined with the XA drop tomorrow in price from the dividend on QQQY should be really nice buy-in price for me and my plan. So that's what I'm looking for QQQY and when I'm looking to buy. Now, I will say this. Let's look at the weekly time frame. You know, it may come all the way back down. If Apple earnings are bad and Amazon earnings are bad or whatever, this could come all the way back down to the 20-period moving average on a weekly time frame, which would be the white line that you see there. So that's why I think it's so important to wait and see if it holds a level first. And that's what I'm doing. And so if it breaks through this level, you know, we may be looking for it to go down to those red wavy line going down there to 16000, and then we'll be looking to buy QQQY then for sure. Let's look at SPX and Jeppy. Okay, so we're going to see what happens here. It's going to come down again, as you see here, to the 20-period moving average, which is also the 4,800 level. That is also the breakout level. As you see here, where I have this channel drawn. Let's do this right quick. Okay. Right there. Right here. This up here. Sorry about this, guys. I should have been more prepared. Well, as you see there, we're just going to do it like this. Make it a little easier for you. You're taking up too much of your time. Okay, there we go. So that is the channel that SPX is in as it was consolidating before the breakout. I think it's going to come back down and probably test the breakout level. We'll see if it holds. If it holds a breakout level, getting in on JEPY would probably be a good bet if it was me. If it doesn't hold the breakout level, we're going to be looking for this 50-period moving average, and the bottom of this channel would be right in here, would be my buy for JEPY. I want to see what happens. First, we'd like to see it hold this breakout level and then start rising up from there, but we'll just have to see. Let's check out SPX on a weekly time frame. So the lines here that we drew for the daily, as you see right there, the 20-period moving average is way down there. You see it in white. You know, it's at the 4,600 level. So we got a ways to go before it meets any weekly resistance. So right now, we're just going to wait and see what happens. For me, there's no reason to buy QQQY, Jeppy, or IWMY right now. Let me show you IWMY. It's So we got the Russell on a weekly time frame. Zoom out here a little bit. So as you see here, as we start this second channel, which I believe we're forming right here, I personally would not buy IWMY until the Russell gets down. Me personally, I'm not going to buy IWMY. It would have to get down to this level for me to purchase IWMY again. So I'm just waiting, being patient. And again, I know we're going to get the drop from the dividend. I don't care how IWMY moves. I'm more concerned with the Russell, so which is the underlying of IWMY. So I want to see the Russell get down there to the 1900 level before I purchase any more IWMY. And then I would expect to move back up again to the 2050 level that we have up here. And this just may be our channel, right? That just may be the channel. As we see here, much like we have this middle channel over here, right? It's going to be like this middle channel, but it's never going to be identical, okay? Here's this middle channel I'm talking about. So with that being said, let me zoom out here to get a better look at it overall. So it's possible that 205 is the top of this particular channel, and the bottom is 190. We're just going to have to see how the Russell plays out, but that's where I would purchase IWMY, would be at the 1,900 level on Russell. Hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, the Tactical